Anyway, Sora's got some new shoes to try out, so let's go fuck up an eclipse.
Before we were so rudely interrupted last time by Artix's video editing skills. So what specifically do these new shoes do, anyway?
Not a lot, frankly. I mean, they're better than what she has, but not by, like, they're not, like, overwhelmingly good. They're just, you know, a nice upgrade.
Yeah, just looking at it from the stats menu, they looked fine, not, like, you know, amazing, but yeah.
Also, I appreciate that the premise of this video starts up with, let's show off Sora's new shoes, and it's just now the Yuki show instead.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. We have to get the S rank too, Crow.
Also, I don't know if the animation has changed any since, like, the last, like, big time he was in the party, but I do appreciate that it seems like Yuki's hammer hits have a little bit more heft to them now.
They don't. The animations are exactly the same. Ironically, not having the audio makes them look better because they don't sound as weak.
That's probably it, actually.
Just goes to show you, boys and girls, the power of audio editing and sound design. Because, like, yeah, that actually looks like it's a decent swing animation, but, like, if it sounds like...
Oh, there was a nice little vibration on the screen, too, just to, like, really sell the visual part of the impact.
But yeah, like, if it sounds like a, you know, like a little rubber, like, hammer or whipple bat or something, then yeah, no, that completely derails the whole point of it.
Also, if it wasn't obvious, we're pretty much kicking Ko out of the party at every opportunity we get, so I'm sure that will be a great surprise.
I can respect that. Ko gets to hang out in all the mandatory sections, so...
And is this just a personal choice, or has he officially been, like, supplanted by all the other characters at this point in terms of their abilities and what they can do?
I mean, in this case, it's because it's also because there's no fire enemies in this dungeon. But just generally, yes. He and Oscar are kind of interchangeable, all things considered. Like, as far as at least for most of the content.
And I suppose that's probably just gonna get even worse somehow once the other remaining heavily telegraphed characters join the party, right?
Oh, absolutely. Like, once we get the character from this chapter, we will basically never use Ko again unless we are absolutely forced to.
Fucking rip.
Are you happy now, Crow? Have you been satisfied?
I am ecstatic.
Sora's ecstatic, too.
Alright, well that was fun. Let's go back and tell him how much these shoes kicked ass.
He just looks at them. Why are there burn marks on them?
Is this acid? What did you do to these things?
Well, he told me to put them through their paces, so I just started running around by that weird factory over, in the way off part of town. What, Soda?
Something something Japanese branding. I'm sure Arnold Schwarzenegger or Tommy Lee Jones did a commercial for it at some point.
Oh, absolutely. You know it. Anyway, we did such a great job that we get to keep the shoes. So, thanks, I guess?
And is it just default that you get to keep the shoes, or is it, like, actually tied to, like, the dungeon rank?
Oh, no. It's, you get them regardless.
Well.
Anyway, the game is heavily implying that we should go back to school for some reason.
So are we?
Eventually.
I mean, there's a cutscene flag with Ryota on it for some unfortunate reason, so yeah, we're probably gonna have to go there eventually.
Ah, but first we have to decide how to spend the 2 pelts that we got from that dungeon. Although, actually, now that I think about it, I think I only have 2 slots available anyway. But, you know. Oh, no, I don't. I say, which one? Who are we gonna shaft? I actually forget. I think it's Asuka. Nope, it was Yuki. Tough break, kid.
Maybe next time.
I don't know that I would describe the ball as the mecca of any kind of culture, Ko, but I guess you do you.
Yeah, that's a strong statement to make.
Also, I love how he says he's not familiar with it when he was literally here last week solving Yuki's bullshit.
Anyway, our final quest for this time period is right over here, and this lady wants a lot of gems.
My thoughts exactly.
See, unfortunately, they could not animate her, like, jumping across the counter to grab him, because that would require animation and budget, and as we've established, that is just not something that the Cold Steel Engine 2 is capable of.
I'm sure it'll look a lot more impressive if Tokyo Xanadu ever gets an animated series adaptation of it, so...
That assumes that they would cover the side quest.
I mean, they covered some weird-ass fucking side quest in the Persona 4 anime.
I guess that's true.
Anyway, she wants a full set of the gems, one from each element. So, as it turns out, I happen to have all of them, so here you go, lady.
Kid, where did you get these?
This is when Ko explains everything about the eclipse to her, and surprise, suddenly she becomes another party member.
So we can also finally see what's in her shop, and frankly, I'm a little disappointed. Considering the big deal she made last time about how we couldn't possibly afford anything in her shop.
I really want to know why this lady is selling glasses and contact lenses. I can't say I've ever gone to a jeweler for the, you know, every time I need to restock on contacts.
That sounds like you're not thinking high class enough, Argate.
I guess you're right. I should probably go and
see if you can get like a diamond-encrusted contact lens. That's how people will really know you're important.
Hell yeah, just literally make my eyes sparkle.
Also, we kind of talked over it, but we just discovered the one white person in the game.
Oh, that's, what's her face? The blonde girl in school that stands out? That's her mom.
Ah. Well, she was asking about, her daughter.
Okay, so we found the second white person in the game, then.
So, Tetsuo here, if you, you remember the thrift shop, how at the pawn shop we were able to trade up items? So, like, you know, you gave him, like, so many potion 1s and he gave you a potion 2? This is this, but for elements.
Yeah, and also just subtly reinforcing all the little hints dropped across Asuka's side quest at the end of the last chapter about, like, basically everyone that she ran into is a member of Nemesis at this point.
And of course, he also will upgrade our weapon if we were so inclined. But we don't have anything we can do right now.
Is that the same menu from the, blacksmith?
I believe so.
Okay. You need to use a plugin to change your phone's wallpaper?
not just your wallpaper, also the voice that talks over it. But of course, we won't be doing that because I got Rion's, and it's perfect now. Anyway, I'm very disappointed that these shops don't have more themed stuff. Like, okay, yes, like, it's cute that we have, like, a Valkyrie costume and that's armor. But, really, it should have had actual costumes.
I was about to ask if these were costumes or not, but that's disappointing.
No, we have to work a little bit harder to get the actual costumes.
I can't believe this game dangled the prospect of seeing Yuki in a wizard hat in front of me and then cruelly ripped it away in the same instance.
But wait, stop the presses. We're gonna get some hot new Magical Girl Elisa merch.
I wasn't that big into that show, honestly.
Well, don't worry, Sabura will tell you all about how you're wrong.
Moe cooking? A book of hatefully cute dishes. That's a description.
Anyway, how do y'all feel about fortune telling?
I mean, we just went through an entire arc about how actually that shit was bad and ruins your life, so sure, why not? Also, I suppose, now that Yuki's apps crashed, this woman has finally, or suddenly found herself back in the market for, walk-in appointments.
Anyway, we are once again going to interrupt Sora's practice and drag her over to do some stupid bullshit.
Even though Yuki was literally one floor down.
These readings do change, like, as you go through the game and, build up your friendships, right?
You know, I don't actually know that. I certainly hope they do.
Yeah, cause otherwise, this sounds like super generic, yup, you guys are buddies, text to me.
Anyway, we actually do get bond with everyone that we drag up to the fortune teller, so, like, there's no reason not to do it, other than the fact that I just did it and I didn't want to do all of them right in a row. Anyway, I think we can all agree that what Yuki's outfit was really missing was night vision goggles.
It's too bad they won't show up on his model.
So yeah, we don't actually, like, care per se about what's at the school, but if we go there, we just get another bond point for free. Because why not?
Huh.
So, yep, here we go. It's time for another vote. Which one of these children will we be spending time with?
Don't fuck it up, goons.